It's me, Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for a small unbagging from a new to me shop called NewCraftDay. And as an added bonus, you guys, check somewhere on the screen or in the description below, we have a 10% off code. Creepy10 for 10% off at NewCraftDay. So if you like what you see here or want to investigate yourself further and find out what else they have and you end up shopping, get yourself 10% off with the code Creepy10. All right, so let's get into this. NewCraftDay, what do you have for me that's horror yummy? Let us see. Now, when I was looking at their site, admittedly, I did notice that there are some, you know, maybe a little bit on the darker, creepier side diamond paintings. There are some softer, like Halloween-y images. There are some horror images and a variety of a whole bunch of other things. So if you have more varied interests, definitely go check them out as well. And they seem to be pretty reasonably priced. So, yeah, definitely go see what you can find. The first thing I found was this 1020 ruler. It did come shipped. As you can see, it came, the whole order came shipped in this white kind of thin mailer bag. And this ruler was contained therein in a plastic Ziploc bag. Somehow survived the shipping with minimal damage. As you know, when we get these rulers, especially these bigger 1020 rulers, really any of the other size of the meshy kind of rulers, but the bigger, the more prone to injury these are in shipping. We do have a small injury right here between my fingers. Let's see if I can get the right angle so you can see. You see there's like a small divot there. It's not going to hurt anything. These rulers are fragile in the first place, but part of their fragility, like I guess the good part, if there is one, is that you can kind of bend it and mold it back into shape and straighten it out. And I didn't make it perfect, but it did, you know, help it out. So right there is a little ding, but not a big deal. My other one that I had that I got this to replace is like ripped and warped and fraying, and it's still very usable. So I do notice that this seems to be pretty good quality material. There is a little bit of writing here. I see it. It says 50 and then a Chinese character here. I don't know what that would be indicative of. If you do, leave it in the comments below. But no other measurements on here. I know they offered this in 3 sizes. I believe it was 139, maybe it was 140, 140.5, and 141 millimeter spacing. Does it say on the bag? Yes, I got the 141 millimeter spacing, and it shows it right here. And this was $6.65. A worthy investment for me, someone who uses diamond painting rulers. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I'm happy. I think I'm genuinely really lucky that it arrived in this good of condition, considering, oh, so you can still see the bent here, considering the way it was shipped. I would have liked to have seen this shipped in a plastic storage container or between 2, you know, ply boards, cardboard even, something to help protect the integrity and shape of the ruler. But this is still very usable and just fine for me. And I did get one other thing. I mean, you know, I have to get a diamond painting to use the ruler on, right? So I did get a diamond painting. Let's take this out. It is a 40 by 45. Where's the opening? Here it is. Good job, Mushy. You found the opening. Diamond paintings. The diamond painting life is so hard. It starts with being able to find the dang opening. There we go. All right. Mushy versus plastic. Mushy 1, plastic. Wait, no. Mushy 0, plastic 1. Okay. So let's unwrap this and see what we see here. Here is the canvas again. This was a 40 by 45. I'm gonna grab my ruler. Now this is, let's see if we can flatten this out a little bit to give it its most fair rulering experience. I do want to measure this and kind of see. I can already guess, but I want to confirm. I don't want to state something's wrong, but I want to see what the drill field size is. Since this is a new to me company, I don't know how they measure their canvases, and I did not do a good job smoothing that out. Just pretend you didn't see that. And we're going to try, just pretend that never happened. And we're going to smooth that, and I didn't smooth it again. All right, well. Sorry, bear with me while I smooth out the cellophane as best as I can here. There we go. I'm noticing that this canvas has the sparkle canvas. I've mentioned it in other videos with other canvases. Don't really think the sparkle serves a purpose, but it's sure fun to look at while you're diamond painting. Let me move the light, try to get rid of some of that reflection. So here we go. Now we can really kind of see it a little bit better. We do have kind of a collage of some of our, more big famous killers. We got Chucky, Jason, Pennywise, Ghostface, and Freddy. This seems to be a blue scale, blue toned. I can already see some places where I'm going to mushify this. Mushify it? What the heck are you talking about? I'll tell you in a minute. So let's measure this out. So this is just a hair under 40. A hair under 40 centimeters. Looks like 39.5 centimeter drill field by, wrong side, by 35. So this is supposed to be a 40 by 45, and this is a 35 by, what did I say? I already forgot. This is a 35 by about 39.5. So we've kind of gotten about 5.5 centimeters taken up by the border this way, and 5 centimeters taken up by the border on the vertical. So that's kind of sad to see, but it is expected. Generally speaking, it is expected to find when you shop at some budget-friendly companies. Let's take a look up here. We do have a thumbnail. So here's the thumbnail, what the end product should look like when it's done. And we have a serial number and the canvas measurement. And over here we have the table. This has 24 colors. And it looks like, oh, our friend 310 is right there front and center. No special drills. This does look to be all letters, but not in alphabetical order. Just fine. That's just fine. It looks like they ordered it by DMC number. Let's take a look. A lot of dark colors, but also some like blues and whites. I think I'm going to mushify this a little bit and maybe consider doing something like the backlighting here. This almost blue fire looking backlighting, and maybe behind his eyes. That might get the glow in the dark treatment. I think was really tempted to maybe do Ghostface face in glow in the dark, but it wouldn't make sense to do just one character, not all of them. So I think I'll just do the backlighting and maybe the eyes here, since the backlight seems to be showing through there. Looking, they're easily identifiable characters, which is nice to see on the original artwork. Looks like they're in the forest. Down here are some trees. I do notice Ghostface, and maybe just by nature of having his cowl, but his face is a lot more white and standoutish, and his cowl is a lot more dark black and kind of standoutish as well. when you compare with, you know, even Pennywise's blue toned, including his red hair and stuff, has got blue tone. Jason's got a blue tone. Chucky with his red hair and doll complexion and stuff is blue toned. Freddy with his burnt skin is still blue toned, but then we've got Ghostface, who is white toned. Just kind of stands out to me. Like if you look at this picture, do you guys see what I'm talking about? Do you agree? I'm looking at this picture and like my attention is drawn like right here. Because it's the only one that doesn't kind of match the others in terms of that blue haze, you know, blue color tone imposed over the picture. It's interesting. I'll be interested in seeing how this turns out. Now let's look again at the canvas, and let's look at some more of the confetti areas and at the canvas as a whole, just to kind of see, just to kind of see if we are going to have any problems like dark on dark symbols. I did see on the legend the P over here kind of concerned me a little bit. That is a dark P on a darker looking color, at least on the legend. The Z looks like maybe it's a darker color. So let's see if we can find a P. I already found a P. Here we go. There's the P. Now up close, when I have it like right up the when I have this right up the camera's nostril, you can see it. You can see this pretty clearly. The Z looks like it's going to be fine, but the P. But you know, you got to take it away a little bit. You don't have your eyeball pressed against the canvas while you're working, you know, at this distance. It seems like it might be all right, especially with a backlight. We'll have to see. But that is a little concerning as far as legibility is concerned. But I didn't really find issue or question with any of the other colors. Are we confetti heavy? It looks to be like we might be. In a lot of cases, confetti can be one of two things. It can be really great. Oh, there's some maybe color blocking. No, this isn't even color blocking. This is a mixture of color. I do like to see that to give some dimension and depth to images. So that is a pro. But what I was saying is confetti. It can go one of two ways, you guys. Confetti can either be really beneficial to help add layers, depth, definition, and detail, or it can be confetti heavy and just make it look like a pixelated mess. We'll have to see how this one turns out as we work it up. I'm really not sure. Let's take a look at the kit that came with it. It is a standard kit, green boat, 1 pad of wax, and a diamond painting pen. Everything I need to do this diamond painting. So that's good. Gave us the materials. Now it does look, these drills are round, by the way, if I hadn't already mentioned it. And it does look like they're in trains. But the thing about that I'm getting from this is usually these come in those really kind of cheap, almost the same material as the cover sheet sometimes. The cheap, really easily rippable, almost cellophane-like sleeves. But this is like a heavy-duty plastic sleeve, which is really nice. I mean, this is really heavy-duty and thick. I like to see that. That's interesting. I don't know that I don't see that very often. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw a drill sleeve that was like not shreddable, you know, that you go to open it and it just like falls apart. So that's nice. And here we do have our cut open bags. They are the full-size bags, which is nice, not the little baby bags that we often see. I'm looking at these drills. I don't see any trash immediately jumping out at me in any of these packets, and the light is reflecting off them nicely. They look like they're nice, clean, and shiny, which is also very nice. I like to see that. And let's take a look at our color palette just really quick here. I expect to see a lot of blues, so we do have, you know, a blue. Now I can bring the light back so I can actually see. They've got some black, like a dark green. Oh, I really like this green. It's like a dark evergreen green. It's light blue, dark blue. Yeah, so lots of blues, blue grays, navy, do have some green in here. I'm guessing that's going to go down by the trees. Various shades of maybe seafoam. Back to the blues. We do have a white and some light blues. Some gray. Some green gray. I like these green grays too. Pretty colors. A bright blue. I'm guessing maybe electric blue here. Maybe some more green. Maybe a dark turquoise kind of color. A dark teal. Yep. Some more green. Lots more green in here than I expected. Just judging based on the image on the website, the thumbnail, and the picture I'm looking at, I expected there to be a lot more blue. But this actually might end up being more of a green and blue haze over here. I can see now where there's going to be some green along the edges here. And it looks like maybe blue toned overall, but then with a high, like an accent of green. Interesting. Yeah, there's going to be green through here, green down by the trees, green here. I am excited to do this. I want to see how this is going to turn out. I mean, the canvas material, it is a softer bendable, so you can bend it. It's pretty moldable and shapeable. It did flatten out fairly nicely, and it is like that medium. It's not real stiff like it's been starched, but it's also not fabric completely. Any kind of fabric, it's in between. It's like that plastic, really soft, pliable, but still scratchy. Does that make sense, you guys? But yeah, definitely mobile, not starchy or anything. I do prefer my canvases somewhere in between, you know, kind of starchy and completely pliable. This is going more toward the pliable side. Which is good for flattening out and stuff, but if you're moving this around a lot to switch out whips and stuff, it's gonna move quite a bit. Maybe hopefully won't pop any drills off, we'll see. But yeah, there is our NewCraftDay haul. What do you guys think? Just a little, you know, a little something to check out their company. But yeah, I did take a look at their website. There are lots of, you know, lighter, spooky images, more Halloween-y type things, and then a total plethora variety of many, many other categories. So if you're looking for horror, maybe something a little lighter than these scary guys, or really any other category, definitely go check them out, see what you can find on there. And if you shop, don't forget to use code CREEPY10, code exclusive to you who watch the video, and enjoy 10% off of your entire purchase. Yay! All right, you guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit that like button so I know you like this kind of video, and then we'll see you in the next one. Stay naughty.